Check it out. This chandelier is exactly what I was looking for. It has a tassel that comes down and hangs at the bottom there, but can't sit on the table well with that. It was just the perfect size, and I did not want it to be lit. I wanted candles for it. It's absolutely wonderful. I got this at an estate sale. What I did is I went the last day and got everything half off what it was already marked. So together, this gorgeous table and this chandelier, $45. Love estate sales. Now, as lovely as these pieces are, I do not like the color. I'm going to do a whole bunch of different things with them. Can't wait to show you that. The first thing I need to do, regardless of what my plans are, it's just like if I were doing a piece of wood furniture. You gotta clean them first, because this kind of stuff, it makes your finishes look bumpy at best, and at worst, it can make whatever you do chip off and peel. So, cleaning first. Okay, so, sorry. Light coats. Better to do multiple light coats than try to get it done too fast and it gets thick and it drips and it just becomes a bigger headache in the long run. This thing's got lots of angles though, so it's gonna take a few coats. Now, according to the can, it says I should wait at least a minute between coats. I don't think that's enough time. I like to wait a good 15-20 minutes. So for fear of getting my camera too full of paint, I'm gonna just have to show you the rest when it's done, because any angle I try to take with it is probably gonna end up just getting paint on the camera. All right, I learned a big old lesson on this one. When I was spray painting, I spray painted a number of items, and the items that were lighter, the frame and the chandelier, I took in the house. This big table was a little heavy and it was wet, so even though this was the first coat, it wasn't intended to look all that great anyway. Oh yeah, leaving it outside underneath a tree, not a good idea. So I'm gonna do a good bit of sanding on this. Just wanted to pass that lesson along, and we'll see if I'm not spray painting this in the garage next. Okay, I let it dry. It's dry. And I've been shaking this for a good few minutes, so we're set. Some of our plants may not be doing so well this year. So the nice thing about spray paint though is lots of light coats. The good thing is that with spray paint, you can quickly do, or relatively in a short amount of time, go to your next coat, because it only takes like a couple minutes to dry. It takes a long time to dry before you can actually handle it, but give it about a 15-minute break, come back and do another coat. But I'm gonna start doing colorful coats next time. And then I'm gonna try something where it's pretty cool about spray painting from a parallel area, like spray painting straight at it and then going like this with the can. So like if this were the can, spray like this, and then instead of spraying up, like going like this, you actually spray like this, and then the spray kind of goes up at an angle. It should give me a nice rise in color that gives a little variation, and we're gonna see how it goes. Next, I'm gonna go on to this lovely color. It is Satin Rolling Surf. It's actually really pretty, but I'm gonna do this as the middle color. Now this color, you're gonna see me spray with the can like this, And then you'll see me spray some of it, well, actually some of it, because I'm going to go towards the bottom with it like this. Not actually moving the can down, but like this, because that'll give it more of an ombre effect. It's more important to do it with my final color, which will be the bottom color, which will be dark. But we'll see how it's going. Wish me luck. So here we have our final color. This is Satin Peacock Blue. Base, bottom, then gradually fade up. Whoa, I'm really thrilled. This was my first attempt at this, and I think it turned out great. Oh gosh, I can't remember his name. I'll put him up on top, and I'll also put him in a link to at the bottom. He is this brilliant spray paint artist that just gave me the inspiration to go for it and do this, and I'm so glad I did. Let's get it closer on this. I'm gonna do. I'll be once it's all like really dry, like as in tomorrow. I will tape off the rim because I like the fade on that, and then I'll respray paint the top white. Maybe not. I don't. I'm just really happy. It's something I thought I could do, and I tried it, and it worked. See how I went for dark, and then I kind of tilted up, and it got the. It just went a little into the lighter surfing blue with the peacock blue. I like it. Now, here's what I was talking about. I like the fade effect on here, and I like that, but I don't necessarily like it on here. So tomorrow, when this is thoroughly dry, I'm going to probably take this off and do white up there. All right, now I'm going to be working on just cleaning up the edge. So all I did is I used some of the, flyers that you get in the mail and just tape them down so I can have a nice clean edge. Obviously, you can use any number of other things to cover it up so long as you don't mind getting a little paint on it. Okay, so inevitably, some of this little paper might have flown up. I probably should have just put some weights on it. So I might have gotten some paint underneath. Not a problem. When this is finally dry, and yes, I'm going to let it dry, then I will just tape off the nice little light rim and be a little bit more precise with it because already I had blowover from the white, so I knew I had to do that. I'll do that next. Hey, so I thought I was complete with my table, but then I noticed this tiny little area, 2 areas that, well, just didn't get any paint. And I know they're really minor, and technically they could be ignored, but no, once you see them, you can't unsee them. So, do I have to tape everything out? Do I have to drag everything off and do it all over again? Because, inevitably if you do that, you'll get a little on that. Actually, no, when they're really small, there's a little trick you can do with, well, in this case, I'm just using an old prescription bottle and a little brush that I don't really care about. This was a brush, I got mass quantities of them. I did some craft and work with some kids in a classroom, obviously before COVID, so it was a while ago. But so I have extras of these, and they're just a little cheapy, so I'm not too heartbroken out of it because I'm still going to use my spray paint. How? Spraying a bunch of it into this little container. Then it allows it to just be a liquid paint. Now, the reason it has to be an old brush you don't really care about is because this is a primer in paint, so they tend to stick more. They are a primer. It tends to basically just ruin the brush. So that's why, yeah, on this occasion, you can't really recycle. Even though, hey, look, I'm recycling the glove I use for painting with spray cans now. All right, final step. I'm gonna put a wax on this. Yes, I let it dry. So proud of myself, I'm learning. But yeah, just a basic wax. Use a lint-free cloth, shop towel, old t-shirt, they work. And that's it. Then this table will be done. And here is the finished product. Hey, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps out. And thanks for watching. Oh, by the way, this is what I did with the chandelier. Just painted the tassels a different color. Then I went ahead and hung it up. And now it is the cheeriest thing in my dining room. I love it. Happy estate sale shopping. And thanks again for watching.